Hello, everyone. I'll be referring to some interesting scriptures like Daniel 12:11 and 12, and Revelation 2:10, where it says, You will have tribulation 10 days. And I believe I've pinpointed Daniel's last week, a time that the judgment would be written from the portion of Jacob, the called ones who actually grow wise and overcome and not fall away. So the end of 1260 and 1260 would be April 26, 2024, and day 1290, if I'm right, occurred May 26, 2024. Underscored by two separate tornado outbreaks, and you can see the link in the description box. It'll take you to Wikipedia. So this video was too perfect for me not to do. I always wondered what would day 0 or day 1260 and day 1290 and day 1335 look like. If you add 45 days to day 1290 or May 26th, you actually arrive at my brother's birthday, July 10th. But before we get to July 10th, I believe the 10 days of tribulation will begin at or around June 30th, involving an EMP event, the day the earth stood still event, if you will, where the money systems fail and people will be walking, the cars won't start, machinery won't run, and people will be walking to safety in revival areas. So I made some notes here for my benefit and yours. Daniel's 70th week began on the 153rd day, reminding me of the 153 fish mentioned in Matthew, I believe. That was June 2nd, 2017, a Friday. The second half, or 1260 days, began also on a Friday on November 13th, 2020. So Daniel's last week of judgment ended on 4/26, 2024, the first tornado event, and 18 days after the second eclipse occurring on April 8th, 2024. So the time frame we're in now is the 75 days mentioned in Daniel 12:11 and 12. Blessed are those who make it to day 1335. So day 1290, Daniel 12:11, is May 26th, 2024, another tornado event. And again, the 7 years ended on 4/26, 2024, the first tornado event. So only God can do that if we can recognize the signs and apply them on some timeline. So from May 26th to July 10th, incredibly, my brother's birthday, is 45 days, or day 1290 to day 1335. Day 1335, July 10th, begins the first DOD, or 3 days of darkness. Beginning at June 30th, 10 days of tribulation, an EMP, I suppose, per Revelation 2:10, where everybody will be wondering, waiting. I imagine cell phones won't work at all at that time. The money systems fails, cars won't start, people walking to revival areas like here in Cleveland, Tennessee. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Gigi of Blue Heaven channel mentioned over the years, 7/14 or July 14th as a word of knowledge. And I believe that would be the day that the elect bride is finally transformed after or during the last day of darkness. Now, there was an old word given by Servant on YouTube, no longer on YouTube. Her channel name was Servant, spelled SR space VANT, who said many times in videos there'd be 100 days between catching aways, as she called it, not a rapture, not an escape, but catching aways. Now, if you add 100 days to July 14th, it's a Tuesday, the marriage day in Israel, if you will. It's October 22nd, a Tuesday. And the month the Antichrist would be revealed per Jamie Stamm daughter's dream, given years ago, in which the Antichrist would be revealed in a month of October. And that's on the Stammheating channel if he's still on YouTube and his channel's still up. So just incredible information that Daniel's last week does not occur after a rapture, because the righteous judgment has to be written in order for God's wrath to come. If a righteous judgment is not written, then the world just goes on and the enemy becomes God, briefly stated per Isaiah 14:14 and Malachi 4:6, where God would smite the earth with a curse. So we want Jesus to come where heaven and earth pass away, but his words don't pass away. And it's the righteous testimony and becoming one with Christ, wherein God indeed takes back the earth. If he doesn't take back the earth, then the earth would be smitten with a curse indeed. And so a righteous judgment had to be written, and I've got other videos on that you could check out on my channel. I believe that's the way it would go down, and indeed this year, 2024, I really believe we are at the very end, and I've sincerely been looking forward to it for many years now, as I know many of you have too. Jesus is coming at once. God bless everyone. Amen.